This is the C.C. Bruce Street in Sahara Down in the Blekuma West Municipal Assembly. Photos have been making rounds on social media with videos as well, and those who shared complained that this road was done in less than 3 weeks, but recent rains have washed it ashore. Coming here, we drove through St. Benedict all the way down. We realized that part of the road network is being fixed. In fact, all of it, as far as we've been driving, have been fixed. This part is where the problem is, and this is what we have seen making the rounds on social media. Luckily, as we have come, we've seen a grader here. Some work is ongoing. We've been speaking to some residents who commute here to pick their reactions on what they think on this development.
They did it almost the same time, but this one, this one they did about 2-3 times. So I was asking myself whether they did it as fast. But this one just once, and that was it. So that's why the rain was able to wash it.
Was it that perhaps this area is not part of the original plan and they were probably just adding?
Yeah, they just added because of the potholes. So they just added to it. It was not part.
But I can see that they are working on it immediately.
That's good. Once they are doing it, it's good for us. If only they'll finish it on time, we'll be very grateful.
We've met the maintenance engineer for Blekuma West Municipal Assembly, and we want to pick his thoughts on, get to understand what has been happening. Engineer, please join me and give us an idea. Thank you so much. Please, first of all, what's your full name?
I'm Chief Philosquino.
Engineer, what has been happening here? People are saying that the road that was done was substandard and that it was done in just a few weeks, and after a few hours of rains, it's all gone.
Yeah, it's not that the roads that was done was washed away, because this almost about 100-meter stretch that links the Western Link Road, and unfortunately during the drains were choked, so the water gushed on the road instead of running into the drain. And the problem is this road is under construction. We've just done the primer seal, so the water as it flows on the road at least will have an impact on the road as at that level. So it's not something that is beyond repaired or something, because within this CC Bruce is an old road or existing road. So it's about 100 meters length that we are joining to the main Western Link Road, and that is where we have the road, because that section is at the lowest point of the road itself. So when the drain was choked, then the water started running on the road. Since the road is just a primer seal, we are going to have such a problem.
After the primer seal is done, how long does it take for the next level to get done?
Within a week, we have to done the seal on it.
So when did you do the primer seal?
Oh, it's about last week.
So this is the time you're about doing the next
seal. But once the contractor is at the site, it's within the work duration.
So who's going to pay for the one that has been washed?
Once the project has not been handed over, nothing has been paid on this work.
2 junctions away from the General C.C. Bruce Street revealed an interesting development. Private and real estate properties were rising by the day. The drains were choked. Private individuals were putting up their own drains that were uncoordinated in a manner that would impede the flow of water. Some have suggested that this could push back surface water, which could affect the development of roads in the area. Even more disturbing is the fact that these buildings are coming up close to the Pambros wetland, an internationally recognized wetland. Mangroves, reeds could visibly be seen being destroyed as heaps of laterite are offloaded into the wetland, filling it to make space for the development of homes. In a rare encounter with the chief of the traditional area, Ninshipi Aikwe Kwabna I, he justified why the traditional council has been selling land to private and real estate owners in the area. If I understand you, are saying that you are pleading with the government and the assemblies they should fix the gutters and go all the way in there.
Yeah.
Good. If you look also around very carefully, you see that this part is waterlogged and it's a wetland. And just like Glife, where they are filling the water with refuse and building on it, it's going to eventually cause problems.
Yeah.
So if government does the roads and does the drains, but they still build in waterways, there still will be a problem. So some are of the view that it may not be exactly right for traditional authorities like yourself to be selling lands in the wetland to private developers. And they think that if you continue doing that, you'll be complicit. What do you say?
My jibuna, you know, we if you are get amateur, you got them. I love amateur, any Darby. Oh, no, but you amateur, go amateur, any a son amateur, it's not some rebacon. I love a G, a Jimmy. She more metamakabaris. If you are new regiment, you want to put Jim Poor and 70% there, 30% shukon. Onus, your J, there's so much good in the show, Fanny, any no, near Archie, that gain a kind.
Okay.
Kaji, there's so much good, no, swear, a genuine Queensland Commission. A protein in dance, so coffee such a be a get in dance so. Ato auma coffee set over ana onus oh jet wachi nujo ni amachu da be na kan back way.
The onset of the rains are exposing the quality of work done on many roads. For what we have seen at the CC Bruce Street, the maintenance engineer for the Ayawaso West Municipal Assembly, Ablekuma West Municipal Assembly, is confident it's not as a result of shoddy work. However, it was just a phase and the rains simply messed things up. He's assuring residents who live here of quality of work moving forward. Caleb Kuda, City News.